Water. Water-soluble vitamins break down in the presence of water, which makes water essential to be in any animal's diet. Structure of water. H2O is made up of 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. They are V-shaped and very small in size in comparison to, for example, a glucose molecule or any other molecule. Each hydrogen nucleus is bound to the central oxygen atom by a pair of electrons that are shared between them. This helps give the molecule structure. With H2O, only 2 of the outer 6 shells electrons of oxygen are used for a purpose. This allows the oxygen to bond with the hydrogen. 4 are left to be non-bonding pairs. H2O is electrically neutral, which means it has equal protons and electrons and they are not distributed evenly. Functions of water. Water is needed for most body functions such as to maintain the health and integrity of every cell in the body. It keeps the bloodstream liquid so it is able to flow through the blood vessels. It also gets rid of any byproducts and keeps your temperature regulated. An example of this would be by sweating, which the body excretes sodium and potassium. Water also keeps mucous membranes moist, such as lungs and mouth, and keeps joints lubricated. It also reduces the risk of UTI by keeping the bladder clear of bacteria. It aids digestion, moisturizes the skin to maintain texture and appearance, carries nutrients and oxygen cells, helps aid protection for the eyes, spinal cord and amniotic sac during pregnancy. Most foods will have a water content. Some have more than others. All depending on the life stage of the animal and situation will depend on how much water intake they will need. For example, an ill animal or a lactating animal. For example, a lactating cow. For the cow to be able to reproduce successfully, it is essential the cow gets adequate water intake, as proven by Alberta Dietary Management. An experiment was taken out where cows were deprived of water for 3 days. This experiment showed that feed intake and milk production dropped very sharply, as seen in Figure 2. For a tiger, you could provide meat in the diet, and for a rabbit, grass, veg and dry matter such as pellets would also provide water. Water requirements for rabbits and tigers. Rabbits can access water through plants. These generally are broccoli, cabbage, savoy, chard, parsley, watercress, celery leaves. They can also be bramble, dandelion, chickweed, plantain, sunflower, wild strawberry, dock yarrow. Plants are useful to provide variety, micronutrients, water and dental wear, but should be remended as they are generally 90 to 95% water and often relatively low in fibre. Large amounts would need to be consumed to fulfill daily needs, therefore they should not be fed in very large quantities, as greens should be introduced gradually. Tigers need water. There needs to be enough to sustain the tigers themselves as well as their prey. They are also susceptible to high temperatures and enjoy cooling down in refreshing water. They are excellent swimmers and can pursue their prey in relatively deep water.